So there we have another little building in our city, and it looks like we're under attack again. But that's our the thing that's getting us resources. It's being attacked by these red guys, so we might go and help it out. I think they're actually trying to convert it or whatever. Okay. And that wasn't too much of a problem for our guys. I'll leave my guys taking care of that while we run back here and have a look what the noise is in my city. It seems to be fireworks they're setting up. So they're quite happy about the new building, I think. So basically we were just going to try and run around and get as many of the resource points as we can while converting any tribes that we, or other cities that we come across. There are different continents which we'll have to cross by sea, but we'll take care of that as we get to it. Okay, so at the moment I've just finished assaulting one of the other cities, and they're converting to me. One thing that you've kind of got to keep an eye on while you're doing all that, all the other resource nodes, however many you have, usually when you first start declaring war on another nation, their vehicles seem to start running for all your resource nodes, and seem to keep trying to capture your ones, I guess, as a distraction, which can get quite annoying. But if you've got better vehicles than they do, it's not usually a problem, and you can just go and take care of it. Like there's two of them over here, and they're trying to capture mine. My guy should nail them before they finish it, or and then he'll be able to take it back anyway. So it's not usually a big deal. They've only got one more city left on this continent, and after we take over that, then everything should be sweet. If we can keep our resource nodes up and make sure they don't have many, then it shouldn't really be much of a threat. Okay, we just finished killing off the last of the vehicles that I could see that they had, and we're sending out another one now, but that's okay. We should kill it pretty quickly, and we're going to go for their base and try and kill it before their turrets destroy all of our vehicles. The turrets, with this many vehicles that I've got attacking them, it's not a problem, but the turrets do actually do a pretty nasty job on destroying other vehicles, so they're a good form of defense, but with this many things shooting at them, they can't really do much. And I think this is the last red base that there is, so once we capture this city, we'll basically have this whole continent, and then we'll have to move on to water vehicles and such. They're still trying to send out a few vehicles just as a last resort to capture some of my nodes, but I really don't care about that at the moment. You see all the little guys in the city running around. And there we go. So once again, one of the other red nations cities is now mine. Little dead bodies all over the place. Okay. And that was a religious city. We captured it by military means. So you can actually capture cities by means of religion, and I might demonstrate that in my next assault. Okay, we're now capturing our first city on the other continent using water vehicles, which are created just at any city that has a water production plant. In the vehicles tab, you can add military sea, military land bases, factories to each city. So I've added one of those, and then I just chose one of the standard Maxis designs for a sea vehicle and started pumping a few of those out. So once we're done over here, we might make this city a religious specializing city, and then just to give everyone a better idea of how this level works, I'll capture the other cities using religious means. Things are going pretty well. They don't really have any defense. They've got one turret, but it can't shoot that far to my guys in the water there. Actually, they've got two turrets, but we're attacking from a different angle, so it's not a problem. And we've about half captured it now. And they've even tried to build a vehicle as a last means of defense, which did kill one of mine because they were already on low health, but that's not a problem. Yep, we've got this city. And there's a little cutscene again, flags waving. I'll just skip that because you've already seen it 100 times. Okay, and it looks like one of the creatures in the city is flying around a remote controlled aeroplane, so my guess is next we're going to get air vehicles. And yes, we do. We'll make a shitload of land vehicles to start with. We've got like almost $30,000, so we can afford to pump out. The good thing about vehicles in this game is they build instantly, so you can pump out quite a bit of stuff. We might put a few more turrets up as well for some extra defense, because they're only $2,000 each. And we'll just leave these vehicles there. Oh, actually I forgot about the green tribe back on the first zone. I'll have to go and send my guys to take that. Capture that city too. And then we'll have another place to pump out sea vehicles from, but now that we've got air vehicles, I guess it doesn't really matter too much. When you're actually building extra buildings in your city, you've got houses, entertainment ones, and factories. The houses increase the cap for population cap for vehicles and things like that, and entertainment buildings makes the city happier, and factories make the income greater, but they decrease the happiness. So there's kind of a trick to placing. You can see here you can place some things and it shows you how much happiness and unhappiness there is, and it's kind of a trick to placing things so that you get the most amount of green little happiness symbols and the least amount of unhappy symbols, the red ones. So you can kind of place quite a few factories and still get away with, if you can put the good buildings around, still get away with you know, what you want to. So now we can build an air factory, and we're just gonna design our plane. We'll just choose one by Maxis. Yeah, this thing looks cool. It's kind of like an F-22, which is the planes that I'd want defending my city. So we'll pump out some more of those. Okay, and we might just start attacking our next city in a minute.